What's up, Duderinos? I'm Hilah. Welcome to Hilah Cooking. Today I'm going to show you how to make steamed pork buns because they're one of my favorite things to get at a dim sum restaurant, but a lot of times I'm too poor to go to the dim sum restaurant, so I have to make them myself at home. Poor me. Plus, there's a couple of shortcuts I'm going to show you because I don't always have time to wait around for yeast dough to rise, and I definitely don't have time to make Chinese-style barbecued pork every time. So let's do this so I can get it in my mouth ASAP, and I'm also going to need another beer before we start. Alright, first thing to do is make the dough real quick like. So I've got all my dry ingredients sifted together here, and I've got some oil, which is just, I mixed up some vegetable oil along with some sesame oil, a little bit of sesame oil, and some water and vinegar together. So now we shall mix. Oh gosh. Okay, looking nice, Bryce. Man, could you imagine if your name was actually Bryce, and then you could be like, oh my god, she was just talking to me. Okay, so I've got this little dough here. I'm just gonna do this for a couple of minutes. So it's a little bit of a workout, but bear with me. All right, I went ahead and started kneading on the counter. So this is how you knead. Rank, and then turn it 90 degrees. Fold it over, rank again. And you can see now it's like starting to, like before it was, when I'd pull it, it would do that real easily. Now it's really sticking together in a much smoother ball. So that's what we're looking for. And it's probably been about 4 minutes, and I think that's good. So I'm just gonna get into a tight little ball and set it aside while we make our delicious filling. All right, so I've got my skillet heated up here, and I've got some pork that I just really finely minced. I'm just gonna cook that. If you wanna use ground pork, that's totally fine. So we'll get that starting to brown. And I wanna get it like really pretty brown so that it kind of like will resemble like the charring and stuff that you get on barbecue. A little depth of flavor happening there. And then for my vegetables, I've got some cabbage that I diced and blanched and then drained really well, and some dried mushrooms that I reconstituted. These are wood ear mushrooms, but you could use dried shiitake mushrooms, or, I mean, I guess whatever kind of dried mushroom you want to use. Cool. All right, and then I'm going to add, I've got some vinegar and soy sauce and honey. Oh, and my ginger. Man, I'm used to like a lot more sizzle and pop over here happening. The pork is cooked, so I'm just gonna add in all of my stuff. My vegetables, some onion, and some honey. My booze, and soy sauce. Okay, cool. This is all combined. Now I'm going to turn it off and just let it cool off while I roll out my little dough balls. Ha! I said balls because I am a 12-year-old. All right, I've got my dough ball, and the first thing I'm going to start out by rolling it into a long snake, just like when we were children. Okay, and then probably I should use a knife. That might be smart. Okay. Probably I should use a sharper knife. Okay. Just trying to get this even. Let's see here. Okay. So, okay. Now we just want to roll them out. And normally when you're rolling like pie crust and stuff, you want to try to avoid over rolling on the edges so you don't end up with really thin edges. But in this case, you kind of want the edges to be a little bit thinner. And also try to get it a little more round than yours truly is managing to do. Now for the fun part. Got my filling that's cooled a little bit. I put it on a plate so that it will cool faster and kind of spread it out. Now I'm going to get this in the palm of my hand, try to make it plop a little bit in the middle. And then just kind of do you guys remember pinch rolling your pants? I do. It's kind of like that. So you just like pinch and fold and pinch and fold, pinch and fold, like so. And granted, you know, these aren't like the prettiest things you ever seen, but they'll do, and they taste good. All right, and then I've got my parchment paper, just little squares that I cut out here. And stick that on there. You could use wax paper too, but it kind of sticks a little bit worse. Okay, and then to the steamer basket. So I'm just using a little metal steamer basket thingy. If you have one of those bamboo ones, then please stop bragging about it because it's unsightly. Just kidding, you can use that. All right, I'm gonna put the lid on it and we'll steam it for 20-30 minutes. All right, it's been about 25 minutes. Look at those delicious dumplings. Which one do I want? Oh my God, it's really hot in here, guys. Okay. So, bloop. Let's pick it up by my little paper. Looking pretty yummy. Man, that is a tasty ass steamed bun if I do say so myself. All right, well, there you go. There's how to make Hilah's special steamy pork buns. Get it? Did you get that joke there? Okay, great. Awesome. I'm glad we're on the same page. Okay, thanks for watching, and I will see you later. And steamy pork buns, what's up?